Facebook. It is Sunday, March 17th. We are in Chicago.
16th.
Start again. Don't start again. It's Sunday, March 16th. On Monday, March 17th.
At 9, 8 Central.
At 9, 8 Central, the Tomorrow People moves to Mondays. Is that right?
It is.
I've done the whole thing correct?
Monday night, tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Monday, March 17th.
That's right.
9 p.m.
Thanks.
No Amell Wednesdays anymore.
No about Wednesdays anymore, but something bigger. Maybe something better. This is my cousin Bert. If you didn't know, and we're going to do a Q&A here.
You remember when I gave you a birthday card that was, instead of Steven, it was Setphen? But it wasn't on purpose.
You're not going to believe this,
but
Emily is recording this. There's no way to prove it?
That's how we prove it?
She'll show herself at the end of the video. So I'm going to ask Robbie questions, and then we're going to do a part 2 where Robbie's going to ask me questions on his Facebook page.
Cool.
Okay. All right, Rob. What was the most trouble you two have ever caused together growing up, and who instigated it?
I remember getting kicked off a golf course once with you. Was that Papa Jack kicking us off a golf course? But he was just messing with us?
Because our play was slow or something? Our grandfather was a...
We didn't cause... I don't remember what trouble we caused.
We had too much of an age gap to cause trouble.
You probably had me do some stupid stuff.
I did.
When I was a kid. Steven, as a lot of people don't know, is 7 years older than me. As you can tell if you look at his face.
Debatable. At best.
And these guys.
Oh, shut How dare you?
I don't know. I don't think we got in. I can't remember any specific times we got into a whole lot of trouble. But we've had in our adulthood we've had some fun troublesome nights in LA.
That's true.
Some Halloweens and
beer pong.
Piano bar, beer pong. Yeah. We've had fun.
Okay, what's the one thing that annoys you most about me? This is from Alexandra.
How long do we have? How long?
Not long.
What are we? I don't know. You're striking good looks, probably.
Thank you.
I don't know. You're right a lot. You're right a lot.
I'm right almost all the time.
He won't let you forget it.
That's true. Sarah Rose, this is a question for me, but I'm going to give it to you. If you could guest star in any other show, don't say Arrow. Which one would it be, and what type of role would you like to play?
Too quick.
Okay. I would like to be. I would love to be. I would just love to be on some of my favorite shows. I'd love to be on Game of Thrones. I'd love to be on Walking Dead, like the post-apocalyptic sort of thing would be awesome. True Detective would have been awesome just because it's such an incredible show.
Back in 95.
Oh, 2? I know, wait, but I can also say, if you could guest star on one show, it would be Parenthood.
100%.
Yeah.
Are they watching? I hope they are.
Attention NBC.
Attention NBC. Okay. I'm super available to guest star on Paramount if you want. Josiah, fave superhero.
Batman.
Boom.
Easy. Ever since I was a kid.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. If Robbie could be any DC villain, this is from Will Von Taylor, and appear opposite you on Arrow, who would he most like to portray other than Nightwing? Sorry, I added that last part.
It'd be fun to play the Bizarro version of Green Arrow.
Well, David already plays.
Yeah. but I mean,
I almost said
I
it.
know you almost said
I
it.
almost said it. We call David when he gets in the suit. We call him a. We have a name for it, which I can't repeat.
well, it'd be fun to come in and people think it's you, and then it's me.
I like that. Okay.
Just doing like way more badass stuff than you, though.
Estelle. Estelle would like to know. Describe each other with 2 words.
Older. For sure. Why? Yeah. Okay. All right. Impressive.
Oh, very good. Jason Dovey would like to know who would be the one celebrity that would still render you completely starstruck,
Tom Cruise.
and why?
I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan. He fascinates me.
Me too.
I know.
Me too.
And he's like the quintessential movie star.
Have
He's
you
Tom
watched
Cruise.
the Tom Cruise Inside the Actors Studio?
No.
You know what? I cannot recommend it highly enough.
Yeah.
He's just there. He's focused. he's. It's in the middle when he was filming Collateral at the time, right?
Awesome.
So he's got a buzz
He's got the
cut.
gray. Does he have the?
No, because the gray was done for the part. He's just doing cruise stuff the entire time. Emily, let us know when we get to 15 minutes, because we'll switch.
Where are we at?
6:45.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I thought. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
Renita would like to know. It's possible it's Renetta. Do you tell each other spoiler secrets of behind the scenes stuff that happens on the shows? Love
Yeah.
you both and love the shows.
Sometimes accidentally, sometimes just because we're so pumped about what's coming, we can't help it.
That's true.
It's fun to be able to tell somebody, you got to be able to talk to somebody about spoilers.
I tried to lie to Rob about what happens in an upcoming episode, but Manu had spoiled it for him. And Robbie didn't tell me that, and he asked me the question. He's like, so does this happen? And I go, no.
Really?
And he goes,
Manu told me.
come on.
So thanks, Manu.
Um,
I tell Steven because I can't tell my mom. My mom is like the ultimate spoiler machine. She'll tell everyone she knows.
I accidentally told your mom some spoilers last weekend. Okay,
Your show or my show?
my show.
Oh, everyone
Oh,
knows.
it's on
Everyone
the
knows.
Maxine would like to know. You guys seem close. What is your most memorable moment together? That's a good question.
I have a couple. I've said one in interviews before. One of my youngest memories with Steven was my first sleepover. Was at Steven's place, and we were playing video games, and everything was going great. But I was so young, and it was my first sleepover, and then I started to miss my mom, and I started crying and had to go home.
I don't remember that.
I was like 16.
6.
Huh?
What? My favorite moment was probably when the Kings won the cup.
Oh, so good.
I turned to you during that game. I was like, listen, man, we could have these season seats forever, but it will never be like it was right now.
It was our first time.
It was the first time. And we met so many Kings fans that had been there for like 30 years. And then
Yeah,
they won
we
the
watched
cup.
so many people. They do the
Drew
fan
had-
of the game every day.
Drew has a video
That was
of like
awesome.
the entire celebration, and then it just cuts to us. We're hugging. Okay. Okay. Can you do the salmon ladder? Lori
I
got
can.
this. Can you?
Yep. Tempest.
Oh, that's right.
I've never tried as high as it goes,
Well, you know what?
but I'll accept that challenge.
Will Felicity stay on Arrow or move to The Flash once the series starts?
Emily.
I don't know. No idea.
Okay.
I don't think they're letting her go.
No, they're not
I
gonna
said
let me go.
prankster. My wife doesn't like me kissing Sarah on the show. That's not really a question. Okay, Robbie, who's your favorite? I know we talked about DC. DC and Marvel hero and villain. And Steven, what would you like to see Robbie play if he was an Arrow? But go ahead.
But you
My favorite characterized one so far is Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. Or my favorite one that's been portrayed, Marvel-wise. Villain. I don't know. Loki.
He's really
Middleton.
excellent.
He's
really
awesome.
excellent.
He's really good in it.
Like he destroys it as a villain in the
Yeah.
most successful superhero movie ever.
Yep.
So that's something.
What about you?
I know you love Superman
I do
as
love
a superhero.
I do love Superman.
That's DC though.
I do. On the Marvel side,
Mm-hmm.
Hawkeye.
Are you even allowed to talk about this?
No.
What's the conflict of interest for you?
You know that Renner is buddies with Brother Sal?
Really?
Yeah. I met him one night at Piano. But I was too early in the game to be like, hey man, I play your proxy on DC. Favorite villain? It's clearly the Joker. I watched The Dark Knight
Yeah.
once every couple months, for sure. I'm going to watch it on the plane on the way back tonight. Emily doesn't know that. She's going to watch it with me. I've got a wire splitter.
I'm gonna watch it.
How are we doing with time?
11:53.
Very good. Okay. What's the weirdest thing that a fan did to you or for you? This is
This weekend.
Goldsnia Shady. Yep.
Weirdest thing a fan has done. I don't know. I haven't had any weird things. Oh, actually, this wasn't weird. This was just funny. I was at one of the first things I ever signed autographs for. It was a charity thing for Ronald McDonald, and a very.
When was this?
I was probably like 19 or 20.
Okay.
And
Cheaper by the dozen fame?
no, probably Drew Jackson. And a very aggressive, like 13-year-old comes up, and Natalia's sitting right beside me signing autographs for.
Natalia is his girlfriend.
Natalia's my girlfriend,
Yeah.
and this girl just slides me her number, like right across the table.
With Natalia right there.
And Natalia's like,
How was your? How'd it go? Did you guys call?
yeah, didn't work out, but she was like 12.
Last
You
question.
have a daughter now.
I do. She's 5 months yesterday. My God. Last question
Yeah.
from Mark. Do you use words like amelzing in real life? Like Amell Tastical?
No. I'll use them on Twitter,
Okay.
but I enjoyed them.
Hang on, one more question from Mark. Do you use words like amelzing in real life?
Yes.
Good. Congratulations. Tomorrow, people, Monday, March 17th.
Yep.
That's tomorrow. This is airing today
9/8 Central.
on the CW. Watch.
If you want a second season, just watch the show.
We want a second season.
Part 2. Wait, let's just start. Tomorrow People's on tonight at 9 Central on the CW after Starcrossed. There's no more Amell Wednesdays. Steven couldn't handle it, so he asked CW to put an end to it.
I did. I did. And they did.
And they...
And they did. I walked right into Mark Pewitz's office and I said,
Enough.
I said, buddy, that's enough.
We had a blast,
That's
but
not what happens.
now you get 2 great shows spaced out over the week. So anyway, tonight, 9/8 Central,
Which is
Tomorrow,
tomorrow.
people.
Which is
No,
which
this
is well. No, I know you're airing it tomorrow. But
Yeah.
let's not pretend.
Monday, March 17th.
Let's not pretend to
Monday night, 9 p.m. Okay, here are my questions for Steven.
Celebrity videographer.
I'm starting off.
Celebrity
Oh,
videographer.
with our celebrity
Hey!
videographer. Emily, take a bow. All right, I'm starting off with a doozy. Jack wants to know: would you rather have leg-sized fingers or finger-sized legs?
Leg size fingers or finger size? I don't feel like there's a good option.
You have you'd have to.
Well,
Pick
I
one.
take
Pick one.
I take leg size fingers. Okay, because I'm a mutant with like weird fingers, but I'm not like walking around on pegs. I'd rather have stumps than
Oh
finger-sized
my
legs.
God.
Does that make sense?
Yep. No, I agree
Okay.
with you.
Great. You know what?
Great.
Really good first question. Really, really good. What the fuck was going on your Facebook page? That's your first question.
Oh man.
Emily just ate a cashew, by the way.
All right. What were your plans before you became an actor, and how did you make the decision that you really wanted to pursue it?
I was in a long-term relationship in Toronto. That relationship ended, and I took stock of what was important in my life, the things that I liked, and the things that sustained me. And that was family,
So
friends.
you wanted to be close to me.
I wanted to be close to you. Family, friends, and acting. So shortly thereafter, I moved to Los Angeles. Now, the thing that people don't know is that you and I spent a lot of time together growing up.
Mm-hmm.
But then we were apart
Because
for a
Steven's
while.
much older than me.
Much older. Okay? Robbie is 2 years older than I am, which is fine. We spent like 7 years apart, and these were. I'm 7 years older than he is, and these were, these were formative years for you.
Yeah.
And I actually, when I first went out to LA, one of the first times in 2007, I stayed at your place.
I was in Vancouver.
You were in Vancouver filming. What were you filming?
Scooby-Doo.
Emily was 11 at that point, and
I was.
anyway,
Scooby-Doo was great.
We didn't know each other. We were close, and then didn't spend time together, and then came together again.
Yeah.
Next,
Okay. Who is your favorite villain on Arrow? Or, to go further, which villain would you like to see on Arrow?
my favorite villain on Arrow is.
Past, present.
I'm not gonna pick between Slade Wilson and Malcolm Merlin.
Okay.
Because Manu has been fantastic, and John Barrowman's John Barrowman. He's exceptional, and he and I have yet to really show down against one another. And then who do I want to see?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to see who I want to play the Riddler.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Who would you like to see play the Riddler?
me. Which is impossible. I know, I'm crossing the streams. I want to see the Riddler because that's my favorite villain, but I clearly want to play the Riddler as
Mhm.
well. So, I mean, it's sort of a quagmire.
You never know. Stranger things have happened.
Yep.
Put the stunt double in the hood,
Boom.
throw you in some tights
You
with
bet.
question marks on them.
Question marks everywhere.
We kind of had that one in the last one. If you could choose, no, actually, if you could choose a role for me to be on your show, what would it be?
Nightwing. Dick Grayson. And the role of Nightwing.
Just so you could call me Dick.
Just so I could call you Dick.
Mm-hmm.
You're such
Oh, here's a weird question. I've liked this one, especially since I misread it the first time. Steven wants to know, do you like clocks?
What does it even mean?
Don't know.
Do you?
Do I like clocks?
Yeah.
I'm indifferent.
I hate clocks.
Do you really?
I hate them.
Explain yourself. Explain
Ticking.
yourself.
Okay, digital clock. I'm fine.
Okay.
Ticking. I hate it. Italia knows this. My girlfriend knows it. We can't have ticking clocks in the house. If I hear a ticking clock while I'm trying to sleep, I cannot sleep. I'll find the ticking clock.
Was your favorite scene in Seven when Morgan Freeman whips the clock across the room?
It was
Answer
good.
no.
It was
What's in the
yes.
box?
What's in the box?
What's in the
box?
box? What's in the box?
Oh, I had the same question you did. David wanted to know, can your cousin do the salmon ladder? The answer is yes, Stephen.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Joseph, this is for you. We talked about this question. This is a serious question, so bear with me. What hair products do you use for your hair? Yes, I'm a big fan. Do this one for me, please.
Oh, Joseph. To do my hair in the morning, I take a shower, and then
We don't need your life story,
and
just
then
the
I put
product.
and then I put a hat on, and then I use like a gel product.
Mm.
I don't even really know what it is. It's like a paste, so to speak.
Paste, Joseph.
What do you use?
Lay right.
What the fuck is that?
On it.
Lay right.
Oh, my finger.
Been using it for...
Are you going gray yet?
No. Oh, I've got a few. Like 3. It's getting there.
Quick.
How long was your finger over the
Two
lens?
seconds. Fuck you.
How long we been watching your finger for?
Oh, sorry. It's been a long weekend, guys.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, all right.
What are we?
I forgot
Nice.
we were filming.
This is from Sheila.
Yep.
You both share similar interests such as love for family, acting,
Yep.
fans, hockey, variety of music.
You bet. Sheila's on the ball so far.
What is something that each of you cannot believe the other one actually likes?
Cars. Robbie buys and sells cars like
You can't even compare it to anything.
like he buys cars the way I buy socks. Okay? Except socks are like $8 and cars are super expensive. He's also the only guy that I know that buys and sells cars and makes a profit. I don't understand it.
Or breaks even.
Or breaks even, but the cars. How do you make money off of cars? I don't get it. I don't understand the cars.
I only buy them if it's a good deal. I don't buy them new. Except I'm starting to lean towards a couple.
He doesn't understand my car interest too.
Steven has had first he had a Vespa in Toronto.
Big time. Yeah,
Then he had a smart car that he drove to LA.
Yep.
And I would
Maybe.
make him honk it whenever he was leaving. So if we were at a bar and he had to leave, he'd pull out. First of all, best parker in history.
You've never seen anything like it before. I can fit into that spot.
He would text me a picture of him totally illegally parking his smart car in the best way possible.
Because I would park in the same space that another car had already parked in.
But who was there first? Who knows? Can't give anyone a ticket.
No, that's right.
Oh, that was so impressive. Oh yeah, but then he got a BMW 2002. Not to be confused with the 2002 BMW.
A 1976 BMW 2002.
Matte red, not on purpose.
I saw it being sold the other day. They're like, rare color.
No power steering. You had to hold it in reverse
Reverse,
when you're
yeah.
reversing.
That's
It
right.
was a real piece of crap. We had this one, but anyway, you can just answer it real quick. If you could be on any other TV show other than yours, what would it be? I already answered this one.
Other than Parenthood.
Oh, okay, other than Parenthood.
Actually, I don't know. Sort of toss up between House of Cards, True Detective, back when they were filming in '95. Game of Thrones. Oh boy. Mad Men.
we have
Clearly
some-
Mad Men.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He would
Jesus,
be
Murphy.
Mad Men for
Mad
sure.
Men, absolutely. I don't
Yeah.
know, what am I thinking?
Robert Scott Bean. would
Our
like to
guy,
know.
Robert Scott Bean. Sorry that we missed the double photo today, but shit happens.
What is the strangest experience both of you had at a convention? Don't say meeting me.
Strange but
Oh, the
awesome.
proposal.
A guy proposed to his girlfriend. He had me write it out. He had me write out the proposal. She said no. It was terrible. No, she said yes. Yeah, that wasn't strange, but that was, I mean, peculiar and amazing, and certainly.
It's pretty awesome.
It was pretty. It was.
You'll remember that for the rest of your
Yeah,
life.
100%.
Donald Brown wants to know. Oh, he says he asked you in your last Q&A, but he didn't get an answer. So shame on you.
Okay, right.
How do you feel about being on different nights? He loved Amell Wednesdays. How do you think it will affect either show? It's not going to affect you guys in the slightest.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Hold on.
Presents.
Hi.
Santa's here.
Hold on. We're just doing a quick video.
We're almost done, though.
We're almost done. Give us 2 minutes.
I sort of.
Sorry, guys. We're in a hotel in
Well,
Chicago.
yeah, I feel like a part of Wednesday night is missing, but you know,
A younger part.
a younger part. But you know, Supernatural was on Wednesday night,
Fresher,
and
better looking,
you know,
younger part.
Supernatural was on Wednesday night, and they're a new show.
Yeah.
they're a new show that no one's really seen yet. And
Wednesday's a tough night.
we,
Modern
yeah,
Family.
we wanted Supernatural to be able to cut its teeth on a different night and really sort of earn its keep, so
Yeah.
to speak. Jared and Jensen are unproven young actors that no one really has a vested interest
It's nice to
in.
see them getting something.
It's nice to see them getting a little bit of pub that's not entirely because of Arrow. So, you know, shooting you guys to Monday, I feel much the same way.
Yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, here's the question.
Okay, last one.
Jeffrey wants to know: toilet paper. Do you fold or crumple? Hashtag just curious. That's all the time we have.
That's all the time we have.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank
Weirdest
you for all the
question ever.
questions.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Emily. And tomorrow, people, once again, Monday, 9
9 p.m.
8 Central.
Thanks, guys.